Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be bringing through a collective message from San Elias, or the Baron of the Cemetery, who is synchronized with Saint Elijah. The Baron of the Cemetery in my lineage is the head of the cemetery spirits. So in my lineage particularly, in other lineages, other barons are the head, but in my lineage particularly, the Baron of the Cemetery, San Elias, Rey Predilecto Barón del Cementerio, is the head honcho. He is the head. He is the big boss in my lineage. For those of you who are new to me, in my practice, in my lineage specifically, my job is to be a servant of the mysteries first before any human being. So my job is to obviously serve the collective in whatever way the mysteries wish me to do. But my first job above all is to be the voice, the hands, the vessel for the mysteries of light. So if you're new to my channel, a lot of the things that I do everything that I do will be what I am divinely guided to do by the mysteries, what I am told to do. Because there is a hierarchy in my practice, especially and in my lineage. And that hierarchy is what Spirit says, what the Loa want is what gets done before anything else. So a lot of people ask me why I don't do this or I don't do that, which might get me more clout or might get me more attention. And the reason for that is because I'm not here for that. I am here to serve the Loa. I am here to share what the Loa asked me to share, and that includes protecting the secrets of the Loa that are not meant for everybody. So no, I will not be teaching voodoo publicly. No, I will not be teaching how to work with the Loa publicly. No, I will not be teaching any of those things to anyone but the initiates that the Loa choose for me to teach it to. There's a lot of people on the internet who are spreading a lot of confusion because they are sharing information out of order, incorrectly, because they are more concerned with fame and with getting attention than with actually preserving this practice the way that it is supposed to be preserved. So if you don't see me sharing something, it's most likely because my Loa don't want me to. I'm a very open book, and many of you who know me for a very long time know that I'm a very open book, and I'm very open, I'm very willing to teach people. But if I am not teaching something, if I am not sharing something, it is because it is not something that I am allowed to share. My job here is to serve the Loa, do as they ask of me, help the collective in whatever way the Loa requests of me to help the collective. That includes with messages from your spirit team. That includes doing private workings and ceremonies. That includes preparing the heads of the future mambos and huagans and bocos that my spirits ask me to prepare, and only those who they ask me to prepare. That is my job. I do not do anything via DM, so please, if you're new to me and someone is DMing you, know that it is not me. It will never be me. I do not do anything via DMs. Everything you have to book a consultation or reading on my website. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the message from the Baron of the Cemetery. Like I said before, he is the head Loa in my lineage. He is the head of the cemetery spirits. And his message starts with this. He is saying, we are aware that you feel that the earth is ghetto and that many of you want to leave or terminate your soul contracts on this planet. But it is extremely important for you to understand that your position here is extremely important. that your time here on earth is extremely important. That your words are who you become. You are your words. So it is very, very, very important and detrimental that you speak with authenticity. That you walk in authenticity for yourself and for the life that you are wishing to create. As head of the cemetery realm, I often experience many souls who regret not properly utilizing the time that they had on this planet. And one of the biggest things that has stopped these souls from being able to fulfill their mission is their inability to let go of that which no longer serves them. It's their inability to move forward from that which is no longer meant to be in their lives. And it is your inability to accept and allow change to enter. Remember that you are your words. You become your words. Oof, I'm like shivering because this energy is so cold. There are many of you who are being demonically manipulated. You're experiencing demonic manipulation because of the distractions in your life. And these demonic manipulations are trying to get you away from your soul's true purpose and your soul's mission, but also away from being grounded in the planet that you came to impact and the planet that will make you stronger as a soul. Beware of fear. Beware of allowing fear, anger, resentment. Beware of allowing these things to manipulate you into wasting your existence and your time on this planet. Beware of spending so much time on social media and the internet or things that do not really matter that you forget to live. Beware of disconnecting so much from nature that you forget that you are dependent on it and that Mother Earth provides for you all. Be aware of how your actions affect not only you, but the people around you, the animals around you, all living life around you. It is time now for the collective to look at things from a higher perspective, to invite in the horseman of change, to see with a divine eye, and to not be fooled or manipulated. by false narratives. It is time for you to look at things from a higher perspective. Speak only what inspires you. Speak only that which uplifts you. Demonic forces will choose and influence you to tear down one another instead of lifting up one another. That is a trap. It is a trap of the ego. Follow what inspires you to expand in love, in passion, in creativity. What inspires you to expand your mind, your body, and your spirit for your highest good and for the highest good of all. Find what you value most and protect this as you would protect your treasure. This life is a treasure. This existence is a treasure. And it is worth more than all the gold in the universe. The fact that you even are able to awaken alive each day is a blessing. It is you who have made it a prison. It is the perception of being trapped that has made many believe that this is a prison planet. But in reality, you have imprisoned yourselves with the desire and the need to consume and to own things that you cannot take with you. So instead, you have traded your souls, your life, your energy for physical possessions that you cannot take with you, instead of liberating your soul from the responsibility of these physical possessions in order to live your life to the fullest. You have come to value physical possessions over the soul, over experiences. That is not to say that abundance or material wealth is bad, but it is bad when you value it more than your life, than your liberty, than your happiness, than your soul's mission. Everything that you fear is false evidence appearing real. It is false evidence. It is not real. Everything you fear can be overcome with your faith in Papa Bon Dieu and Mama Bon Dieu, and your faith in a higher power. It is time that you give the mysteries of light and the deities of light, the angels of light, more power and energy than you give to the demons in this world. Where your attention goes, your energy goes. Giving your attention to the demons of this world will not give you anything in return. But placing your attention again in the relationship with your mysteries, your angels, and above all, God and Goddess, will result in your success, will result in an equal or above equal exchange. So place those doubts, those fears, those limiting beliefs in the hands, those obstacles in the hands of a higher power, a power more powerful than the demons who wish you to live in fear, in servitude. When you commune with the mysteries of light, you are not seen as less than. You are equal to us. You are our children. And we will treat you with the same love and respect that you treat us. We do not demand your servitude. We simply ask for your respect, your trust, and your faith. Because we will only be able to do what you allow us to do in your life. We will not violate your free will. We will only do that which you allow us to. Many of you are warriors of light. Warriors of light, I am speaking to you now. It's extremely important for you to understand that as a warrior of light, you must walk not by sight, but by faith. You must believe before you see. You must trust and follow your intuition and divine guidance. As a warrior of light, it is your job to hold the light and trust that even if something is unknown to you, a higher power is working in your favor. Your job is not to add to the darkness, but to hold the light and pave the way for others to follow your good example. As a warrior of light, you need not know the unknown. You simply need to follow each step as you are divinely and intuitively guided to. Warriors of light will experience a lot more suffering before they receive their rewards, because you are stronger souls that volunteered to hold the light for the souls that are not yet as mature or as strong as you are. But your suffering will soon come to an end. And your rewards, your flowers are waiting for you. But you must trust in us, in the mysteries of God and angels of God, to guide you through the unknown, not by sight, but by faith. Because as a warrior of light, your job is not to convert anyone to your way of believing. Your job is simply to hold the light and to spread your faith. Your service will be rewarded as long as you stay in the light with the reward of all you have ever desired. But it is important for you as a warrior of the light to stay grounded both in earth and in heaven. To enjoy the experience of being a human, as long as you are following what's in your highest good and harm to none, including yourself, and to be connected to the divine source, so that you may be a mentor and an example for newer souls who also need to reconnect to source and to earth. Stay in the light. Walk by faith and not by sight. And all that is in your highest good shall come into your life. Gracias a la misericordia. Thank you, Parando Cementerio, for your message. Okay, that is tonight's collective message from the Baron of the Cemetery. If you would like to book a reading with me to receive messages from your spirit team, you can book a deep channeled reading on highpriestessmay.com. That is where your spirit team is able to channel through me and give you the messages that they want you to have, information that you need to know. So you would need to book a deep channeled reading for that. I also offer deep channeled readings for businesses, as businesses are their own separate entity. So if you have a business and you would like to know more about your business from your spirit team, you can book a business reading as well on highpriestessmay.com. If you believe that you need spiritual help, spiritual cleansing, healing, spirit workings to deal with a situation in your life, you can book a spiritual consultation so that we can discover what is it that you need, and I can prescribe you the proper spiritual services so that my spirit team and your spirit team can work together to better your spiritual well-being, to better your life. So for all readings and consultations, you can find that on highpriestessmay.com. For those of you who are new, some of you have asked me about how to get started. What I would highly recommend if you are just starting in your spiritual journey is to, 1, learn how to meditate, and 2, learn some sort of divination method. If you would like to learn tarot, if you're drawn to tarot but you're not really sure how to learn it, I offer a full detailed card-by-card course which you can take on highpriestessmay.com, and there is a payment plan available on that. Additionally, I highly also recommend, if you're starting or you're continuing your spiritual journey and you haven't learned yet how to work with your ancestors, I have the ancestor webinar also available on highpriestessmay.com. If you don't know how to connect to your spirit guides and you would like to learn how to do so, these are all non-denominational ways that you can learn how to work with your ancestors. There's also a webinar on highpriestessmay.com that will teach you how to connect with your spirit guides. If you are an empath and you don't know how to manage or control your powers, or you don't know how to properly utilize your powers, there is an empath training class on highpriestessmay.com which you can take. Okay? Let me make sure I didn't forget to mention anything. Let's see here. If you are new to manifesting, now manifesting is not the same as magic. Manifesting is the level before magic. If you are new to manifesting and you want to learn how to do more, how to manifest properly based on your specific human design and the laws of the universe, you can take my Akashic Secrets to Manifestation and Manifestation 2.0 webinars, which are also available on highpriestessmay.com. Okay, look out for future webinars. There's also a link on my website to sign up for a newsletter and alerts for when I come out with new webinars on new topics or any other monthly ceremony that we might do, community ritual that we might do for one of the Loa. That's all I have for you today. You can follow the link either in my bio or in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, and that will take you to my website. I will never DM you or send you a different link in the comments other than highpriestessmay.com. Many blessings.